Hello and welcome. I think this is working. I guess we'll find out soon. Right, so I think this is working. Right, I guess we're going to find out soon, as I said. Right, so hopefully that's not going to be too loud. We will have the eternal audio issues, connectivity drops, so on and so forth. Probably will be fine. Right, so I have no idea if this is going to look good. Let's see. YouTube is working. Twitch is still offline. Okay, well, screw it. We're only doing YouTube today. So only doing YouTube today. That makes my life a bit easier. Right, well, YouTube only today. I'll try and sort that out for next time. Right, so it's going to be a short one today. Probably do about an hour. I've got a VSer, my Ultimate VSer. I am going to probably just do a few rounds of the Kingston... Where is it? This special operation here. I actually quite like doing it purely because it's kind of easy. A lot of people tend to just leech off it, but I just quite like it. And you can do a few rounds of this, especially if you pop on one of the consumables. Is it gone? Kind of don't really want to waste one for tonight, but we'll see how it goes. Let's see. So let's go to Kingston. Normal. Let's start a public lobby. And I guess while we're at it, I am wondering why Twitch is not working. So maybe while we're matchmaking, I can take a quick gander over the other side of the screen. Well, I don't really want that one, and yes, there is a stream key. It is just the eternal issue with this whole thing. Actually, no, it's saying I don't know what this is doing. Alright, well, let's leave it alone. Because apparently I'm failing the IQ test here. Right, so I can't actually remember how to play this character. For those that don't know, because there's no way of you knowing, I am a bunny maid. And I like to play bunny. Which means that I have spent all of my time playing bunny and I have no idea how to play the other characters. I have spec'd into a Freyna. I have spec'd into Freyna, Haley, Bunny. I think that's basically it. I can't remember. I think. So I will apologize to anybody on my team because I'm not going to be contributing that much. But this part is pretty easy anyway. To be fair, this map is... I guess defense maps generally are easier if you have Freynas with you. Just because she just nukes the entire map from orbit. Which is pretty useful. Especially with the whole contagion mod stuff set up. Yeah. I'm going to need to probably cycle.
Take this.
Oh, I am not doing very well at this. I'm going to need to cycle the S a few times.
It's where it ends.
Because I basically just want a Descendant to be bossing with. And I am just... Oh, it's not funny. Yeah, I need a Descendant to go bossing with, and I cannot be bothered to keep taking Bunny because Bunny is very, very squishy. I say that. As soon as I've maxed out VSR, I'll probably switch back to Bunny. Because apparently I'm a glutton for punishment. That and Bunny is just really fun to play. Oh, ammo is not pins. Yeah, so for those that don't know, and it's very unlucky if you don't, but I'm rocking a oh dear, rocking a Thunder Cage at the moment. My Thunder Cage is quite well spec'd out, hence why I'm able to just rely on that and not actually have to learn how to use my Descendant. I've also turned off aim assist because it was actually annoying me. But now I've got the issue that my aim is just bad on its own, which has kind of been the case since Battlefield 2. I'm saying Battlefield 2. I played Battlefield 1945. Which one was that? I can't remember. One of the early ones. Yeah, I'm very happy with my VC. It is hitting really hard, but I haven't even spec'd out this character yet. Probably take advantage of that infinite ammo.
This is where it ends.
The cool thing about this map is that you only need to do it a couple of times to fully level up a Descendant. For sure, if you're doing...
incoming Vulgus. We must hold our defense.
If you're doing like a XP buff, I think like 3 runs to get to level 40. I know that there are places that do it better, but those places tend to be also a bit more difficult. And if it's a bit more difficult, that kind of sucks when you're like me and can't reliably for oneself work out how to actually play a character that isn't funny. Now, you might say skill issue, and I would say yes. My skill issue is that oh dear, I just had to adjust my desk. The skill issue is that I did not go into the menu and select Bunny and just call it a day. And to be fair, I probably could do a better job with making my Bunny a tad more tanky. But does this one do again? Oh wait.
Our casualties are mounting. Oh, what a disaster.
Am I using what am I using? Let's just check quickly. I'm using cold-bloodedness. Okay. I don't know what my Z does. Oh, I remember now. The vortex thingy. Probably should. Yeah, just wasting it as well. But yeah, these maps, I can't remember what I was on about. These maps are really good for practicing with characters as well. I mean, it is mostly for mobbing, which isn't going to be the best use of press the wrong button like an absolute professional. But yeah, it's great to just test out your character. To be fair, if I'm mobbing, I'm going to need a good reason to not use Bunny or Freyna. To be fair, the recent characters have been very good. My Innis Rhea, I actually do have her. She's currently I do have Innis Rhea. I finally got all of her parts, and she is being created in the research thingy. And yeah, she's great. From what I've seen, she can be very broken with the right setup, like most Descendants. And the problem is, though, again, if you want to, no, dear. I don't actually know what that's supposed to do. I should really read the character descriptions. But yeah, my idea is essentially I want to set up either Yessa or a Velby, and she is going to, one of them is going to be my ult for bossing. I know there's Glay as well, but I guess to be fair, I have ultimate Glay. The thing is, again, some people are complaining about this game as in, oh, you kind of have to buy all of the people think you have to buy all of the Descendants, or that you're overly encouraged to. And yeah, there is the element where if you want to...
We picked up signals from multiple enemies. Good luck.
If you do want to... yeah, if you want to buy stuff, it does give you the option. Oh, just leaving. Sad face. Yeah, if you want to buy them, you can, but you can also unlock most of them. Actually, no, sorry. Take that back. You can unlock all of them. You can literally unlock all of them. So, I've played the game a while, and I think that's the main thing, right? If you don't mind grinding out the parts, it's essentially the same logic as Warframe, which I've also spent a lot of time on. Probably got, I don't remember, on Steam at least, I think I was playing Warframe before that, but on Steam at least I've got about 450 hours. Skill issue. Covering my butt as per usual. Oh wow, this is nearly dead. I do not know how people are able to narrate shooters. I take back about 50% of every bad thing that oh, and this. Here it goes. Here abounds the frame rates.
Recon Corps spotted enemy reinforcements. There's no end to them.
But yeah, I unlocked all of mine except 3, and that was because my initial idea was that I wasn't actually planning on I wasn't actually planning on playing the first Descendant long term. I saw the game, I sort of winced at Nexon, but then when I saw the aesthetics of the game, I liked the look of it. How I wanted to try it out. Tried it out, and I sort of was a bit meh, but also it wasn't too bad. So yeah, I was gonna go buy it, and then thought, well, you know what? I like what they've done. I like this direction that sort of pushes things with actually attractive characters, and as a result, yeah, I don't think we're going to get the next round.
I'm loading.
But yeah, so I thought, well, I will try and I am actually whatever. I should really be focusing on trying to yeah, no, this yeah, my idea was get oh no, sad face. Right. Let's go again. Yeah, I have plenty of DPS. I am fine, don't worry. There we go. Thank you, game. Let's help you out. Yeah, so my idea was basically very simple. I was going to buy the game. I was going to buy one of the packs just to say nice one devs, and then I wasn't going to play it again. And it might seem like a waste of money, and I don't have an answer for that. It kind of is. But I thought, well, you know what? I will, you know, I'll play it for a bit, see how it is. I played the game, and still now, playing the game makes me wish I was just playing Warframe. Because Warframe's movement is just a lot better. I can't describe it better than that. Warframe's movement is incredible. And the gameplay and the fighting and everything, you do feel like a space ninja. And so I've often said, I kind of wish that Warframe just looked like this game, because this game just looked a lot nicer. And I don't mean as in the Unreal 5 thing, I mean also the fact that the alien aesthetic of Warframe kind of... Oh dear, that wasn't on purpose. The alien kind of reinforces the point there, doesn't it? The alien aesthetic of Warframe is nice, but it is also very ugly. And by definition, it's meant to be alien, right? Okay. I think what we'll do is we'll do a couple of this round. Yeah. But then, so I got, you get Ajax. Ajax is my first. Then Bunny you get as part of the missions.
I'm loading.
And then I got Ultima Bunny as a pack. And that's the only ones that I've actually bought. Now I've bought skins since then, because I changed my mind on whether I was actually going to play this game. Currently about 300 hours of playing time. Most of that was actually an Ultimate Bunny. But since then I've unlocked, I unlocked Haley, Freyna, Ultimate Freyna, Viessa, Ultima Viessa, Velby, Ultima Velby. What else? Velby, Freyna, Viessa. That might be it. So the ultimate and non-ultimate versions of all of those except Haley. And those they all farmed in game. Absolutely fine. Oh, and recently, yeah, I farmed the fellow, the dog that comes with you. And I also farmed Inazraev. So, about 13,
Trying.
is it? You get about 13 slots or whatever, and I've nearly filled
No
them.
getting away.
And yeah, those were all unlocked in game, so not too bad.
Keep trying.
So the game is completely,
Take this.
you can play it
Keep
like that.
trying.
Now, since then,
Going to sting a little.
oh yeah, and I also farm.
We pick up
I've
signals
never
from multiple enemies.
bought
Good
a
luck.
like the catalyst, crystal catalyst, whatever, or the weird mushroom things, which I can never remember the name of. I've never bought those. Sorry, I'll clarify. I've never bought those out of like necessity. I have gotten stuff like the battle pass purely because, again, you actually get quite a lot for the battle pass in the last one, and if you do like the skins and stuff, then it's actually it's not too bad money wise. Now, you don't need it,
I'm loading.
and I think that that's the point, right? If I actually felt that you
Keep
needed
trying.
to get the battle pass in order to actually play the base game,
There's no getting away.
then the game just flat out wouldn't be worth playing.
Reload. You can't escape. How about this?
But the cool thing is
No
that,
getting away.
at least as far as I'm concerned,
Keep
the only real need you have for
Recon Corps spotted enemy reinforcements.
I will
No
admit,
end to them.
it does give you an advantage if you're able to fully upgrade your weapon unique skill. But on that, you don't get a massive advantage. And I think that's actually quite key, something that this game does quite well. It's actually kind of almost identical to what they do with Warframe, right?
I'm loading.
At least I don't know. I haven't played Warframe in a little while now,
You can't
but
escape.
you know, leveling your character or your weapon up to maximum doesn't really do anything, because at the end of the day, what matters more is your build, and you farm for your modules like Warframe, and you farm for your rare weapons, and if you want to build the parts, then you have to farm for those as well.
You can't escape.
So, and even if you get a good weapon, like I have here, the Thunder Cage,
We picked up signals from multiple enemies.
and I've maxed out
Good
the,
luck.
oh dear, alright, okay, no one panic. Yeah, even if you max out the unique ability, you don't actually get a huge advantage over just having good modules. And if you don't have good modules, then it doesn't matter if you've got the ultimate version or the non-ultimate version. You're going to get absolutely, you're going to get destroyed. You're going to get melted. You know,
You can't escape.
you can buy every battle pass, as far as I know, and no matter how many battle passes you buy, you are not going to be able to beat Deathstalker without a good setup and a good team. I mean, to be fair, currently, because I've been doing public lobbies, because making friends is for children, that is, I'm definitely not saying that out of spite. But
There's no getting away.
But if you think about the... Oh, yeah, not pressing at all.
Recon Corps spotted enemy reinforcements. There's no end to them.
Yeah, I'm having problems at the moment with Gluttony. I'm having problems with the Fire Fortress thingy. Molten Fortress, that was it. And Molten Fortress is a fact because I guess to be fair, even Frostwalker, so all of those late stage I need to do something about my bitrate because my network is just melting. Yeah, so those bosses have essentially all the hard mode bosses towards the end all have where did it go? Oh wow. I actually couldn't see. This is actually ridiculous. Why did this thing
You can't escape. One icicle, there's no
I'm like-
getting away.
use seconds lag? Something stupid like that. At least it feels like that. Okay, that's what's in there. That was the wall.
We're continuing to identify incoming
Yeah,
focus.
Molten
We
Fortress,
must hold our defense.
Frostwalker, Gluttony, Deathstalker. They all have rules and mechanics that you have to make sure that you do properly. Let's give it a go. If I fail, I fail. Doesn't really bother me. I get the XP. But yeah, so they need all special mechanics and stuff. And if you don't do the special mechanics properly, you will have a very horrible time of it. Because you're these bosses all have like wide mechanics.
There's no getting away.
So if you can't do the mechanics properly,
There's no getting away.
then unless you have a very high... I need to check my differences. Yeah, if you don't have the right mechanics, then you're just going to wipe. And the boss's wipe mechanic will just one-shot your entire party, no matter how well you've been doing. I want to just say that this actually doesn't normally happen. I think that this is because my streaming setup is not finalized, and so my ping is currently like hilariously bad. That's all. Right. You know, I'm going to stop complaining about it. Oh my god, I'm close.
Recon Force spotted enemy reinforcements. There's no end to them.
I might jump at the next.
I'm loading.
Okay. Yeah. And I think that that's probably something that upsets me greatly. It's the...
I'll hide you all.
Okay, it seems that I'm now hitting where I'm shooting. So if you're not shooting it at it. Right, okay. We are so back.
Let's end this.
Yeah. Oh. Found it.
You can't escape.
At this level anyway. Yeah. So yeah, if you don't know what the boss mechanics are, then it's you need to essentially be able to solo the boss on hard mode, otherwise you need like freakishly high DPS to make up for the fact that not everyone has understood
Begin tracking.
how to actually finish the round. And well, I don't know.
Continuing to identify incoming focus. We must hold our defense.
Yeah, so where are we? So I am at level 30 so far. I hate the fact that it's like saying, "Oh, do you have high enough stats?" I do have high enough stats. Thank you very much. I'm not good at the character. That's the problem. Kind of what my rambling earlier was about. You know, you can buy all of the characters, you can buy all the skins, you can give Nexon all of your money. It's fine, I guess. But at the end of the day, if you don't know how to play the character, then
Oh, the special human child. What do you need?
let's see. So we got Innis Rhea, my energy activators. I try and always keep these on cooldown if I can. The catalyzation crystal. I can't even read. Crystallization catalysts. Those are useful, I guess, because you never have enough. I have 20 of them now, and always running low. Let's see. Because, yeah, I'm going to need to... I keep wanting to say polarize, but I keep forgetting that's the wrong game. I think polarization or whatever is the term in Warframe, but effectively it's the same thing. I'm not precious about the idea that this game heavily, you know, it took heavily from Warframe and Destiny 2. Or Destiny, I don't know. I didn't play Destiny 1.
Welcome. You're here for modules, right?
The way I look at it is that I wish that they would rip off more, but specifically from Warframe than Destiny. Alright, I don't have enough for that. Farming gold is alright. I mean, they took out one of the places that I really like for farming gold. I think it probably was just a bit too good. It was one of the missions in the hard mode area, and you could just it would just print money. It was great. I don't know if they replaced it with something, but last time I looked, it wasn't there. Let's see. Guess there's no harm in. So what does this do again? I can't even remember. When using a skill, increase skill power and decrease the skill cost and skill cooldown. Frost roads are not created when moving. I can't remember if that's good. I think it's good. I vaguely remember building towards a bossing build for this character. And I just quite like this skin. Which might seem strange because it's like, oh, but she's not naked. How could you not? How could you like this skin? Well, I guess it's not all skins have to be naked. Now, if you'd like naked, well, this game actually doesn't give you naked. You can do what some absolute special individuals do, which is to be your entire outfit. Like some characters that wear like a bodysuit or something. You can color that something sort of close to skin colored. And at a glance, you do have to take a double take, but... Right. How are we looking? I can't quite remember what I was going towards. Because I know that the gun that I'm using on this character is not the meta for her. I think the one that I need to be using is Clairvoyance. But I don't have Clairvoyance because I'm missing these parts. Do I have... I'm tempted to just do a few more rounds of Albion, but I guess while we're here, let's take a quick look. Deathstalker, I have no amorphous materials for Deathstalker. And she is something else. She's actually not too bad if you have a full team that know what they're doing and are playing their parts. Unfortunately, the first time that I actually got through her, I did not know what was happening. It was the first time I had actually ever clicked on her, and I just so happened to hit absolute gold and find a group that did know what they were doing, and I just stayed alive. But my problem at the moment is that, as you can see, I've got quite a few materials for gluttony, and the problem is that I can't do. You can. Because I tend to play bunny. I tend to not be as high on the damage. So I tend to aim at if there are any sort of mechanics. You know, you focus on the mechanics, and you. Well, what would I say? You know, you focus on the mechanics, rezzing people because you're quick, and getting rid of ults. That's kind of the way I tend to play bunny. But you can't do both. You can't do multiple things. And if you end up having to do multiple things, then you'll just fail. Ask me how I know. So let's take a look. According to Twitch, it actually is running. But I can't see a preview. Oh, I can see a preview now. Okay, so we actually are streaming to Twitch as well. So, hi, Twitch. I apologize for not believing you. And apparently, if you watch this stream, you will get drops. I didn't even know that. I would actually kind of like to have the drops myself. Can I stream snipe my own stream? Is that something I can do? Anyway, it doesn't matter. Right, so the problem, with these is if you're lucky and you have, say, a Glay or something on your team, an ultimate Glay, and she absolutely just goes in, just nukes it, or a Haley that just goes in, just absolutely melts the boss, then that's fine. But if you have to go through this each time, I'm going to have to go through it, because you do get stuff if you trade in the drops at the end of the week. You do get something for it. But at the moment, it's not really until I can until I can consistently get a good team together. Okay, so this I think is one of the pieces I need. I generally prefer if I can get it from a lower level boss, because actually this might be worth it as well, because Enduring Legacy, I need to build it a couple more times. I think 2 more times to max out the... I think it's 2. Can't remember. To max out the unique ability. And... I mean, to be fair, I like to complete things generally, so... if it's not too difficult. Okay, so this one actually might be worth it, but I think I might already have this bit. What's that? It's the polymer synctitum, which is a hilarious word if you say it. Say it 3 times quickly. Synctitum.
Now what do you want?
That's how you
Go
bite
on,
your
I'm
tongue.
waiting.
So if you go to weapons, go to clairvoyance. You go to clairvoyance. Yeah, I've already got that one. So I need the nanotube and I need the synthetic fiber. Nanotube and...
Oh, the special human child. What do you need?
I need guidance. Let's see. Okay, so you can actually get it from the Void Fusion Reactor. So this is a feature that I quite like. There are sort of smaller, I guess what would you call them, like sub-bosses? And you do these through the void fusion reactors, and then there's usually a you can usually get the amorphous pattern and the related fusion reactor on the same map, and it's a lot easier to what's the word I'm looking for, to farm them, to farm the pieces that you need. Let's see. I could try and do this on my bunny, only because I actually know how to play bunny. Does this also have a... This also does have a fusion void reactor or whatever thingy. So we could try either of those. Not one for today, though. Today, we keep things simple. Today... I mean, I'm half tempted to just piddle about in the mountainside somewhere. I guess there's nothing stopping me. Or I can try and sort of push for that last 10 levels. Also, I don't think it helps that I'm running my bunny setup. I can get rid of those, actually. Blop, blop. Yep, blop, blop, blop. Yeah, so I need to... Yeah, my bunny setup is a bit better than my VS setup. Partly because I think if you just look at the amount of time designated to each in particular... Is this still working? This is still working. For some reason, my audio interface is not showing up. Well, that worried me for a sec there. I thought I was getting no audio through. Whatever. Okay. Right. Okay, let's just farm those extra levels. And we can... I think I should probably have time for... Let's call it one more. Let's do one more. Yeah, as far as I can be bothered to get to. And then once I get through that, yeah, cool. Yeah, once I get through that, I will call it a day. Maybe I'll just have a chit chat for the last few minutes. I think I'm with the same team from earlier. Oh, we've got two Ines. Ines Raya actually is ridiculous. To be fair, so is Valby. I don't know what they did to her recently, but some people's builds have been absolutely monstrous. Let's see. The thing is, I've actually never sort of seen an absolutely broken VS, but I know that they must exist. Not only do I know that they must exist, I also know that I've probably played with them, and they've probably carried me on various maps. Oh, phone's going up there. Oh dear. Okay. Contributing as always. Okay. Right. I try and sort of, you know, you don't get calls all day. You don't get calls all day. And then when you do get calls, It's always when you're streaming. And I was only going to stream for an hour. So only going to stream for an hour. And somehow, that 1 hour out of the day, that's when you have to get some phone calls. But, let's see if I can.
You can't escape.
Oh, there we go. I'm very sorry, team. Thank you so much for carrying me.
You can't escape. Sting.
I'm kind of interested to see what this looks like because I'm playing it in windowed mode at 1080. Crisis averted. But yeah, because this game does look great in 4K. But
I'm loading.
it does also get your room a little bit toasty. Considering that I'm not one of the cool kids, I don't have the 40 series GPUs as of present. But I do have a 30 series. My 30 series can run like Cyberpunk. I can run this game. I can run it without what's it called? DLSS. Sorry. I can run it without DLSS. I can run it with not with DLLA, but DLAA. DLAA for some reason, you know, unbeknownst to me, actually makes this game sort of chug. I'll see if I can show you later. It's the most bizarre thing. But yeah, anyway.
Keep trying. Stay where you are.
See if I can actually contribute to this round.
I'm loading.
I think that this character will do a lot better when I can unlock clairvoyance. Oops. But they're already dead.
This is going to hurt.
Yeah. I think that once I get used to VS and actually build her up properly, I think she's going to be an absolute monster.
Keep trying.
But at the moment, I think the three that I've actually played, which is Haley, what was it? Ultimate Freyna and Ultimate Bunny, those are my mains. Oops, doing anything? I guess I can't talk, right? Let's see. Yeah, the most I can... I play Haley because she's amazing at single target damage. Unfortunately, because that's where she shines, yeah, I think I'll jump as well, actually. Okay, you know what, screw it. If everyone's feeling it, everyone's feeling it, except I'm not going to call you out. Oh, well, they returned to us. To be fair to them, right, it's not always their fault. This game is still very buggy. Hopefully in Season 3 they'll fix some of it. I can't remember what it was. It was probably very important. Oh, that was it.
There's no getting away.
The thing with mobbers, so Innis Ray is going to be a lot easier to level than Haley. Because Haley is fantastic at like, single target damage, and she also does great firearm crit, which also helps her with the bosses, right? But it makes leveling her an absolute chore. Oh, welcome, welcome, Spag and T-Lol. Was it? Okay, first time seeing this game. Oh dear, I should probably be paying attention. Gave me vibes of the co-op mode, and yeah, I didn't actually know that Mass Effect. I didn't know that Mass Effect 3 actually had a co-op mode. But I do know that basically this game is a rip-off. If you want to know what this game is ripping off, it's actually very simple. This game is ripping off Warframe, and it is ripping off Destiny 2. And I kind of wish that they would do more of Warframe than Destiny 2. But the visuals are nice. Some of the gameplay is a little janky. If I could have one thing from Warframe in this game, it would be the movement system. I want to be able to slide along the floor, and I want to be able to spin up into the air. And there we go. And hopefully they'll be able to implement some sort of melee system. Like there is technically a melee system, you know, but currently yeah, no, we never got into Destiny 2. Yeah, Destiny 2, I can see why it's so popular, and I did actually put a number of hours into it, but Destiny, oh dear, I just went to itch my nose. I'm looking yet. Destiny 2, it was fun, but I think that what happened was I hit the grind a bit. I don't know, there's a part in all sort of online MMO style games or online games, right? And if you can, I am not multitasking very well. If you can sort of get past that initial grind to the point where the game sort of comes out of that initial story mode and into the grind of the game, if the game can sort of keep you past that, then that's usually a keeper. Warframe did that for me. Guild Wars 2 did that for me for while it lasted. You know, for my sins, Black Desert did that to me. But I was just not able to do the same thing with Destiny. Oh, absolutely, yeah. When it does feel like a second job, that's the part where it just, yeah. And I sort of have a bit of a sort of mixed. Oh, I am dying. Right. I have very mixed feelings about sort of when you get into that pay to win and even pay for convenience. Like this game's got quite a bit of pay to convene. Oh, what happened? I think someone's client just crashed. You can usually see because everything freezes and then someone leaves the mission. That usually means that someone's game just crashed. Ringing endorsement of the game. Just move back to Albion just for a second. But yeah, no, when it feels like a second job, that's definitely the part where it kind of falls away from me. Like a lot of people spoke really well of EVE Online, but when it came to EVE Online, people are like, oh yeah, it's like playing a spreadsheet. And I'm just like, why is that a good thing in any way, shape, or form? It's just like, oh, it's like a job away from work. It's like, oh, you're not selling this to me. You know, some games I like to play for skill, but some games you just want to, well, you kind of just want to turn your brain off. And maybe, you know, if that's a sliding scale, then this game kind of has some that's in the turn your brain off mode, and some that is sort of, you have to really think. So when you're mobbing, for example, that is your turn your brain off. You just do missions, you run through them as fast as possible. And yeah, I know, right? Eve is something else. I mean, I power to the people who can play it and enjoy it, but maybe maybe these people are just built different, and I'm not so well endowed. But no, in this game, if you're sort of new to it, the game kind of has a few. I can give you. I guess we got a bit of time this evening. I can sort of give you a little tour. So you kind of got the main hub area, which is this one. You've got these bosses here, which are like they're called Inception bosses, Void Incept, and these are sort of instanced boss battles, and they are essentially just DPS checks, but they also require, especially these later ones. So from here onwards, they require some sort of mechanic to understand them. And if you understand the mechanics, then you can win. But if you can't understand the mechanics, then each of these bosses have the option to just wipe the whole party, which can get very, very frustrating. And some of them are just wipe mechanics. Like Gluttony he'll collect too much energy and just boom, everyone's dead. Or Molten Fortress, where you have to make sure that the pylons are facing in the right way to get him out of the rage mode. Or Deathstalker, which is absolutely awful. And she will basically do a debuff that will get rid of all of your health. So if you go in this game you've got health, defense, and shield. If you go in with a health-based build, you'll get stomped. Whereas the lower ones are basically just DPS checks. So how much can you tank? How much can you deal damage? And then you've got the normal ones, which they're just regular. Mechanical bosses or walls. Yeah, it's true. Though there is a bit of nonsense, and this is the truth though, right? Something like Deathstalker is actually interesting because it's almost reminiscent of those old style bosses, where you kind of have to remember specific things. Whereas these especially these two, right? These are more like, especially this one, and this one are more like, if you're not paying attention, you just get wiped, and that's no fun. But Molten Fortress, the mechanic is quite easy to remember, but everyone has to remember what it is, and everyone has to know what it is. It's like when I went into Frostwalker a few times, and I was like, people tend to not use the normal chat as much, which is annoying. But you go in and sometimes you chat and just say, does everyone know the mechanics? And some people are like, no. I was like, okay, right, I'll try and explain this very, very quickly. Basically, there's a point in the map where he'll just do it'll be an AoE over the entire party, which is just an insta freeze. And if one person hasn't connected enough of the little flames to melt the ice, then everyone will just die. And that's fine. It's actually pretty good because I tend to main Bunny, which is the very fast one, and so she'll run around grabbing all the flames while other people do the actual damage. And then there's the Void Incept bosses. Defiler is currently the hardest boss, and I haven't actually managed to beat it yet, which is very frustrating. But other than that, they recently added Void Erosion, which is essentially like a sort of a tower. Like you work your way up the tower and it gets harder and harder. So this is the closest thing this game has to endgame now. And you do need to be quite powerful. You can see I've only actually tried it out once. And then other than that, you do have these sort of hub areas, which are like hostile hub areas. And then you've got these sort of special missions. Basically ignore those for now. You've got these on-map missions. And then you have, for want of a better word, dungeons. I think this one? Yeah. So these are dungeons, where these are instance dungeons, which were kind of the same as that defense mission from earlier, but if you play through in normal mode, there's a bit of story. I'll be honest, you can skip the story. If you want to play a game for good story, you can play this alongside Warframe. I used to play quite a lot of Warframe. But yeah, so these are these are really fun to play. Actually, no, what am I saying? These are fun if you can get through them quickly, because these are also where you'll get a lot of your amorphous materials. So amorphous material is basically kind of like the loot box way of unlocking stuff. So you have to get the amorphous material, then you have to find the reconstruction device, and so some of those are on the map and some of those are in the intercept bosses. I've actually been really lucky with them. I don't know why, but sometimes like 3 or 6% chance drops and I'll just get them like first time. Yeah. Yeah. I think the genre is literally just looter shooter, like Borderlands or Warframe. They all, there's like hero shooters which are like the sort of generally more PvP, and then you've got looter shooters which are more the PvE. I would give it a whopping it's all right, despite having played it for over 300 hours so far. I'm not sure if I'd go as far as to recommend it. I mean, it is free, so I guess you could download it, give it a play through, see if you like it. Which I guess is the same thing a crack dealer would say, but you know, it is a pretty game, and it is sort of nice. I would give it, actually, I'd give it a solid meh 0.5 out of 10. But it's kind of like, I mean, for example, this is one of the areas here. So this is kind of like a ruins area. And again, it's very pretty. I mean, part of the prettiness is because it is Unreal 5. Oh, let me switch to another. Actually, can I do it here? I don't even think I can do it here. I have to do it over there. Oh dear. I let go of my mouse for just a moment, and it's a disaster. Let me go back over here. So, I can't do this character because of the mod setup. I'm going to switch back to... actually, just while I'm here, these are all the characters that I have unlocked. Oh, I forgot about Sharon. I was mentioning that earlier. So, this is kind of almost a bit... I don't know how you describe it. Kind of Gatchery, but it's not. You unlock the characters by finding their parts, and you unlock the parts by doing missions and getting materials and stuff. People talk about the whole pay-to-win aspect of this game, but I bought one character at launch because I wasn't actually planning on playing this game. I did actually say it a little bit earlier. I wasn't planning on playing this game, and I was thinking, oh, I just like the way it looks, and it's a free-to-play game. I'm going to buy one of the packages and just, just say nice one, devs, and move on my way. That was my plan. And then I came back to it after a few months and was like, actually, I quite like the game. For my sins, I will keep playing it. But when I bought the game, I bought it at essentially a launch, and I got Ultimate Bunny, who is my main. I will switch to Ultimate Bunny.
Are you ready to be shocked?
I won't elaborate on why I like her so much, other than the fact that she is a great mobber. But I bought the Ultimate Bunny, and then as part of the story, you can choose between Ajax and Bunny, and then you'll get like vice versa as part of the story. So other than Ultimate Bunny, which I did buy, just like kind of like Frost Prime or whatever I did, or was it Rhino Prime or something? I can't remember when I was playing Warframe. Ajax I got as part of the story. Bunny I got as part of the story. All of the rest I actually unlocked in game, despite the fact that you can buy them. And once you're basically a hard mode, and you can farm hard mode, which it is a number of hours into the game.
Are you?
She does indeed have
shocked?
She does, yes. And I'm not too proud. I'm not ashamed either, which I probably should be, but I'm not too proud of the of the fact that I have actually bought a number of skins in this game. Yeah, she's a great character. And like some of the outfits are alright, like this is her sort of base outfit. I quite actually like them. This is currently my favorite. But anyway, the characters in this game, I was able to unlock basically all of these in game, other than the 3 I mentioned. And I've already also unlocked, you can't see her here yet, but I also got the latest one, which is Ines Rhea.
Ines Rhea, hound unit.
And
Commencing operation.
yeah, she's great. Skins, yep. Yeah, no, we don't talk about CSGO. I actually managed to dodge that bullet myself, only because I didn't know about it at the time. I can't even remember what I was playing. I played a lot of CSGO, but I think it was like around the whole skins thing. I just somehow managed to avoid skins in CSGO. And you're a League player. Oh,
Ines Rhea, hound
I'm
unit.
sorry.
Commencing operation.
I mean, I'm sure that you had a great time, but we just don't talk about the bank balance after that. No, I did buy some skins in this game. Fortunately, they're not like abhorrently priced. Like I have heard of some of the League skins. I know that not all of them are like literally hundreds, if not like thousands of pounds or something stupid. No, I don't think they get to thousands, do they? I know that there were some that were like hundreds,
Ines
which were like
Rhea,
special
hound unit.
one-time only.
Commencing operation.
But yeah, that was that was. Oh yeah, you're absolutely right. It's the skins that get you. Oh, you're not. You yes. You are a reformed League player. Okay, nice. So you're ready to rejoin society. Well, when you get there, tell me what it's like, and tell me what it's like on the other side.
Ines Rhea, hound.
Yeah, that's mad. The thing is though, and maybe this is like, my my lizard brain talking, but say you're playing CSGO, right? In Warframe, for example, the Tenno, the basically space ninjas, they look really cool. Oh yeah, sorry, I also unlocked the dog as well. There was the option to buy him in the shop, but you can unlock him in game as well. So if you're willing to put the time in, you don't have to spend a lot of money on this game. But yeah, like in this game, the skins do look nice. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they have their own economy. I need to move this mouse away from this wire because it keeps doing like upskirts and it's going to get me in trouble with Twitch. Yeah, let me just show you. So for example, this is one of Bunny's abilities. So currently I've got her set up that she doesn't run as fast as she can, but the current setup allows her to just infinite run. And compare her to the last setup that I had. Let me just find a random area. I've had like no mobs on this. Normally, there seems to be like literally no mobs. I'm not sure why there's no mobs. Okay, there's some. So one of the great things about her is that she does like AoE, but she does AoE that you have to run around. So it's AoE around her. So as long as she keeps moving in her normal state, she has to. She can only do. Sorry, let me try that again. She can only do moves when her energy gauge is up, which is the second bar that she's got next to her other energy gauge. Yeah, Bunny wins, just always. They actually had to buff some of the other characters because people kept getting annoyed that Bunny kept running ahead. And you've got something like Ajax, which is just lumbering, just stomp afterwards. But I love the setup with Bunny for her infinite run. So, for example, I've got another setup with her, not with... Oh, I can't do it here, can I? Oh, if I switch her to this... What do you mean? Like, I know as a fact that I can change it. Come on. There we go. So if I switch her over to this, you'll see that the bar now fills up. But if I run, she's running faster than she was before, but now my energy isn't being... my energy's being taken out. So then when I run out of energy, I stop running. But this setup for her is sort of higher crit, whereas the other one wasn't. And that's the thing, right? So this game had a lot of controversy, quote-unquote controversy, for reasons probably closer to the fact that you could probably call this game the first Ascendant, not the first Descendant, which I thought was a very funny play on words. And let's just start, just so we've got something to look at. Where am I going? Yeah, Infinity Run is really useful, especially in bosses actually. But it depends on what you want to do, and I think that's where this game's kind of cool. So in this game, so yeah, there you go. So see, the difference is that rather than being able to hit everything within an area, you can only hit 3 things at a time. But you hit those 3 things with ridiculously high damage, and that damage also hits scans. So the pros and cons with Bunny is that she is very, very squishy, but she's also a bit of a glass cannon, in the sense that if you can't actually hit her, which is always the strategy with Bunny, if you can't hit her, then she'll run around you and she'll just keep hitting you for crits, and you can do a ton of damage that way. Whereas with the second one, it's more for longevity. You can't run as fast. But if you can imagine that in this game, you know, one of the key differences, or one of the key loop is that you're going to be looting a lot. And to be looting, you're going to be mobbing a lot. And if you can mob faster than slower, then you can get more loot. And so... yeah, exactly. Well, the thing is, you say the problem with the glass cannon approach is that, like, in this game, you can get very unlucky very quickly. And oh, there we go. And actually, let me show you something else quickly before because I'm gonna have to head off for the evening. But yeah, thank you for so much for hanging around. You are currently my most favorite chatter. I don't like to pick favorites, but at the moment you are my favorite chatter. You know, and but I want to show you something, because showing you that the application of the different characters is huge. And let me switch over to Trainer. And oh, it's okay. She is currently Yep. You're currently my favorite chatter. Let's see. So this character, I am very proud to say, is wearing an outfit that is not going to get me kicked from Twitch. Not to say that I may or may not have, you know, the fabled one But let's all be serious now. Let's be we're all gentlemen here, okay? We're all, you know. So we're going to wear this very sort of workplace appropriate version of Freyna, but I kind of want to show you how broken some of these builds can get. So if I go back to this other map, well, I'm not saying that I'm not proud of it. I'm just not saying that I'm saying that I probably shouldn't be proud of it. Right. Okay, so I'm going to leave those there because I need those to do the mastery. But if I go back to that map that I was playing earlier where I was leveling my Viesa, and I go to public, I will be a lot more popular with this character than I was with the last character. And let me see if I can demonstrate. Because basically this game does not... Balancing is for losers. And some of these Descendants are just better than others. And to be fair, they are usually better at specific things. But some are just flat out better than others. Like Haley is better at crit one target stuff because she's literally a sniper. Bunny is better at mobbing when you're dealing with large areas that you need to move through quickly. So mobbing through levels. Basically, it's her, Ines Rhea, and Freyna who are just absolute like monsters when it comes to mobbing. But then you got others that are like Glay, I think even Viesa. I think even like Enzo is very useful as well, but he's more support. Come on. The player rate didn't drop off this much. Look, we don't talk about it. Right, let me see if I can do the trick of exit and then re-enter. Because I just want to show you, because you saw how I play Bunny, where it's about keeping moving, you have to keep moving, otherwise you run out of energy and also you melt. Whereas with Freyna, there's nothing stopping her from just standing still. Because she's more of a, like in traditional games, she'd be like a spellcaster. And let's take a look. So let's see who have we got. I'm not sure if I should be like obfuscating their names because the game does give you the option. Right, okay, so yeah, she's kind of a toxic-y spellcaster. But one of her abilities is, or one of the mods we've got is called Contagion. And basically, if a mob dies, yeah, basically, yeah, basically, yeah, if a mob dies, let's do this, right? So I'm gonna just cast out a couple of those, and if it dies, the contagion spreads, and then if the contagion spreads, it creates a puddle, and the other mobs die as well. So I'll just stand here, and I'll just wait. Don't mind me. This is a very, very different. Wait, oh, someone snuck past me. Wait, I pressed the wrong button. Oops. So yeah, I got too cocky there. I got too cocky. But yeah, literally just boom, contagion, contagion, contagion. Yeah, no, social distancing is not going to help you in this case. I think that this is literally what my government thought that this is how they think the disease works. I mean, to be fair, it's not how disease works. But okay, all right, fine. If you don't want the XP, sure. Right. Let's throw one of those out. And this map is actually awful if you have multiple trainers. So let's just the only reason I went out here was because I was wondering for a sec there if I needed to top up my energy, but I had already leveled up, which gives you obviously a fresh set of your health vitals and stuff. But yeah, this character is ridiculous. Actually, so ridiculous. And the cool thing about Innisraya, which is the new character, one of the reasons I really like her is that she's kind of a mix between Bunny and Freyna, which are my two most played characters. In the sense that she does electric types, but her electric... Oh, they took the last one already. So yeah, these two other characters are in Innisraya. Oh, I'd just say Inez. But yeah, she has an ability where she'll send out like an arc of electricity, and that arc will then, or that sort of energy will then arc to other. Where did she go? Oh, so this is a bad habit. When you've got a Freyna on your team, the contagion will take out most of the mobs, and so most people will just wait here to see if any stragglers get past. Yeah, except the fact that Morrowind was just special. Morrowind, oh man, I kind of want to do a playthrough, but I feel like Josh Stripe Hayes already did an excellent playthrough of Morrowind. It was a very silly playthrough, but thoroughly enjoyed it. But I feel like everybody should do a replay of Morrowind at some point. Which reminds me, I still technically didn't actually complete Skyrim. I did complete like the DLC, and I did complete a lot of mod quests, but I technically still didn't actually finish the story on my own playthrough. My very, very heavily modded Skyrim. There we go. But yeah, on the notion of Morrowind, actually, one game that's on the horizon, which I'm kind of I'm worried about, but I also really hope it does well, is the people that made Daggerfall and Arena, so the two Elder Scrolls games before Morrowind. Oh dear. Up on here, just in case. Oh, Patrician. Oh, Patrician is, he's terrible in like all of the good ways. Like, the worst thing is I'll actually try and listen to it as well. And I realized that he doesn't make videos for you to watch. Like, but he does at the same time. But no one's expected to actually watch. But you know, he carefully crafts like second monitor like material. Attrition is, yeah. Like, he's a force of nature, that one. Let me get through. No. Let me also add though, this map or any of these defense missions are awful if you don't have Freyna, and at the very least, if you don't have Freyna, then you need at least like a Valby, because she can do a pretty good like AoE. But Freyna's contagion just wipes. It's silly.
This is great.
And I thoroughly enjoy it. There you go. Oh, absolutely. No, absolutely. It is the weirdest compliment, but it is completely true. It is prime second I said it again. It's prime second monitor content. You know, content's so good it will send you right to sleep. It's like in any other circumstance you'd be like, how dare you? But in this circumstance, it's proud. That's my handiwork. It's my art. Oh, well, maybe I should do it because my sleep has been abysmal recently.
Let's end this.
But yeah. Oh, so yeah, for example here, this is in Israel. So she does an AoE cast, and that cast then will hit. It'll mark. She can mark enemy mobs, and then when she's marked them with like the lightning or whatever, that lightning will then arc through anything that's nearby. So it's very similar to the contagion, except that like functionally it works a tiny bit different. It's more, as I say, oh wow, oh, see, there you go. so I got downed. I got downed there, but the contagion took them out anyway. Yeah, this is a very, very broken build, and I'm very... Oh, but I got frozen, and as you can see, she is definitely not built to be tanky. But yeah, like, she shines where she shines, right? She, there we go. Okay, we succeeded. And she is leveled. I will give everyone a good GG. And then I will go back to Albion. But yeah, so where are we? I hope the audio is okay, by the way. I didn't check it at all. I didn't check why we oh, you know, exactly. The only downside with that is that some of the enemies almost they'll aggro on you and then hit you with like hit scan. Oh, cheers. Nice one, thanks. They'll hit you with almost like hit scan type sort of accuracy, and then it will take like 3 shots to sort of just take you down. So that's where it gets really annoying. But yeah, my general principle has always been you take them down first and you don't have to worry about it. Let's see. Keelan's nearly there. Eugen, Leptic, they are underway. There's a few that I don't have. Strangely, they all seem to be male, but we're not entirely sure why. Luna I don't have yet. Enzo I don't have yet, but I need one more piece. Eugen is great. I actually do need him. He's a support character. So, to be fair, a lot of these are support. But this guy is, I think, basically gives the team infinite ammo. This guy's really good at rezzing people, I think. He can res people like twice as fast, which is really useful. And she will do essentially just buffs and stuff like that. So very useful in team play. I actually don't know what he does, but I think he's got like a jetpack, which is pretty cool. He's pretty tanky. He's one of the new characters. She's one of the new characters. I don't have her yet. And then in Israel, I've already got primed. Can't remember what I was doing over here. There was probably a reason for it. No, I've already got her how I want. Oops, just hitting the microphone. Nah, it's alright. Oh no. No, we to be fair, this game didn't go. I don't know how sort of in the crevices of the internet you are, but This game's actually not... I mean, this game has male characters, which is already shocking considering the marketing. But if you think about like the mobile gacha game Nikke, there are literally just no male characters, just none. They know exactly what market they're going for. But this game actually has a variety of characters to some extent. But that's the thing, right? This game obviously has a lot of sex appeal. That was kind of how it was marketed. That was how it was, you know, how it does its thing. But on the notion of, like, earlier when we were talking about the spreadsheets, you know, you come for the skins and you come for the whatever. But if you want to know, wait, where is it? Let me try and remember where is it? So I can't even remember where it is now. No, not there. No, I misclicked. Please. Where is it gone? Is it here? So over here is the overview. Oh, and that's the other thing as well. Sorry, I forgot to mention. That's with the thing here. No, this is true. They will release more skins, and I will hopefully not spend too much money on them. But I can't remember where it is. There's another screen here somewhere, and I can't for the life of me remember how to get there. Basically, not socket info. Oh, go to info. It's the button that says go to info. This, here it is. This is the actual game. This is where you will, once you have stayed for the skins, and you've stayed, you know, you come for the skins, you stay for more skins. This is where the game is. You know, the first spreadsheet. Yeah, this is the game. This is where you are handling, because people are like, oh, this game, it's for gooners, and I can't confirm nor deny. I mean, you know, if I have needs, I guess video games aren't generally the first place I look, but you know, it's people are like, oh, you know, you play this game just to look at ass. And I'm just like, no, I play this game because electric enhancement gives you 30% more firearm, but it doesn't show up in your DPS. So if you go by the DPS number, then you're not doing as much damage as you potentially could be, because this will give me 30% more damage. Yeah, the spreadsheet follows it absolutely. I'm not sure if you've have you ever played any of the Final Fantasy games, because if you've ever played like Final Fantasy 8, Final Fantasy 8 was the quintessential example of sort of that proto spreadsheet style game with the whole junction system. Can I? No, I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to use Twitch. As an anti-weeb as a matter of principle. Oh, that's fair. That's fair. Though, with that said, oh yeah, and of course, sorry, I also forgot. When you use electrocution, which is the special ability of this gun, you also get an extra boost of 26%. So I think that's at least like 56% of damage that's not showing up on my DPS thing. Anyway, no, but the as an anti-weeb, no, the thing is, I grew up with Cartoon Network and Toonami, so I was watching Dragon Ball Z at a young age. That's how they got me. That's how they get you. They give you a taste, of the weebery, and you never escape. And But no, this game's fun. Oh, someone's wearing the same outfit. That is one problem, right? That's one thing they are actually going to genuinely have to fix. So the problem in this game is partly that a Pokemon totally counts, though I do agree it kind of is a category all on its own. Pokemon absolutely counts though. Though I feel that you can hold the anti-Weebery but also Pokemon fan, you know, those don't have to be mutually exclusive. But yeah, just one thing here, which is that with the customization, so like this one's the ultimate Viessa. She's kind of cool. I really like her outfit, the one I've got on her here. This is my ultimate Glay. No, yeah, Glay. Here is Haley. But the thing is, they give you customization. Like, you can put random stuff on them. And you can add stuff like, you know, these things here, which is nice, because you think, okay, this game is... This is like 80... The 80-20 rule is that this game is like 80% visuals. But the thing is, I feel like there isn't actually enough customization. Like, you can change... Like, say you wanted to change, like, colors and stuff, and the color system is, like, classic Nexon. If you don't know what that means, then, well, I actually, I'm jealous. But, let's say you can sort of personalize it to some extent. But the thing is, it's like, I feel for, like, the kind of game that this is, where it is like really pushing it, you want to be able to look at things that you like, kind of thing. It's the aesthetics are very important, and so it's like you've got this bodysuit, but you can change nothing except the color, and I don't know what I'm expecting. And I don't know any game that sort of lets you customize to that level. But, like, so for example, this outfit, don't judge me. I would actually like it without, like, the annoying spikes. And there's a few other bits that I would probably change if I was doing it myself. Yeah, no, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, think about it like this, right? In The Sims, you can not only change the couch, but you can change the color of the couch, but you can also move the couch. You can also, you know, wall people in and then set fire to things. But you know, I hear that that's possible. Of course, I don't know that myself, you know. So, but yeah, it's kind of, I don't know. I kind of feel like there should be a little bit more customization somehow. Considering that, I mean, it's difficult because, like, skins are ultimately worthless, and they're not worth your money in any way, shape, or form, because ultimately they are, yeah, sure, yeah, a little less prickly, little, you know, stop trying quite so hard, kind of thing. But where am I? Oh yeah, so it's just, and now for something completely different. Here is my Valby, and I really like her outfit. Well, I guess I would. I chose it, but it still kind of feels like the outfits are actually priced pretty reasonably when you consider how much skins can go for. But I guess in some respects, it's also like saying, oh, you know, my what's it called? You know, just because they're gonna charge me, you know, £40,000 or dollars for my car. Well, Bugatti Veyrons are very expensive, and so if you compare it to that, it's not that expensive. You know, a private yacht is going to put you back a few mil. So, you know, there's 40, 80,000, whatever for your car. You know, is it so bad? And you sort of think to yourself, well, it doesn't need to be, does it? Like, who mentioned the Bugatti? But yeah, so they're not like unreasonably priced, but it's also the fact that, I don't know, I feel like there's a level of customization that's kind of missing. But some of these can be quite nice. I mean, some of these kind of just feel like a palette swap, but some of these do feel like completely new skins, which is kind of cool. Like this is one of the event ones currently running. Yep. That is exactly the same rationalization I gave after dropping, you know, realizing I dropped over $300 on Star Citizen and just called it a day. And I was like, you know what? I need to just accept that this game isn't coming out, and that I've just try and tell myself that I've had, you know, $300 worth of fun on Star Citizen. But with that said, I played Black Desert. I still do play it from time to time. I've got over 5k hours on that game. I don't know how much I've spent on that game, but I would say that I've definitely had, like, let's round it to yeah, exactly. One more update, and then, I mean, to be fair to them, apparently they finally cracked server meshing, and if that is the case, that is interesting. I actually do work with not server meshing per se, but I do work in like network and cloud stuff myself. So scalable architecture is something I'm understanding, but from a software level, that's what's kind of interesting. So they might actually start making progress now that server meshing's done, but I also don't believe it for a second. So I usually log on from time to time, usually once or twice a year, rage quit because of all the bugs, and then I try again next year, and next year will be totally different, lads. But yeah. Let's just bask in my great taste of oh yeah. Do I even have a skin for this guy? No, he's got the default skin. Does she? No, yeah, there's basically no reason to be getting skins for any of the non-ultimates. Like this is just her ultimate skin, but on the non-ultimate version of the character. That's the non-ultimate version of Bunny, which I guess is relatively tasteful, depending on what you're after. That's Freyna. Glay. Is it really bad that I literally just know their names off by heart now? Sharon, Valby. I do know his name. Kyle? No. Wait. I definitely know the name, the male characters. Don't judge me. What was his name again? Lepik, that was it. And then this is the ultimate Lepik. Then this one begins with H. No, it doesn't. Jaber. Don't judge. This is Ajax. This is actually one that I want because he's an amazing tank. Slow as all hell, but an amazing tank if you build him right. Ajax is great. I don't even want him, but that's Blair. Don't want him either. That's Kyle. Don't want him either. I just want to say, right, I'm going to allow this one, right? I just want to say, Sharon sounds like a woman. Now, I just want to say, Twitch. What the actual kind of? Yeah, well, fuck it. I'm not monetized. Yeah, what the fuck's wrong with you, Twitch? when you said Sharon sounds like a woman that would, it flagged sounds like some woman. It flagged that as potential misogyny. I just, I wish I could take a screenshot now. Because sounds like some woman sounds like apparently might be misogyny. I need to check the rules to see if I can turn that off, because that's just not, that is a meme. But yeah, some woman that would run into a chippy in a northern town, and not some powerful killing woman. I mean, to be fair, right, she did have to get buffed recently because the ultimate version is actually playable. She's basically useful. The basic version of Sharon is essentially useful for one thing, and that's essentially a little mini game. Where she gets to be a sneaky ninja. But other than that, she's entirely useless. And the ultimate version is actually pretty good for mobbing, but the basic version is definitely not. But no, we can remember this day when you said something completely fine, and you get to be a misogynist anyway. Congratulations. Oh, so yeah, this guy Eugene, he's just a great medic. We don't judge him too harshly for his decision of hair, but Luna as well, she's cool. This one is Keelan. That was it. And then this one's Ultimate Sharon. She's actually kind of cool. Yeah, I guess you can put it on your mantelpiece. You can say, well, when you get to the pearly gates, how did you get cancelled? Well, it was the one thing I said that day that wasn't misogynistic. Oh my word. Oh yeah, and his in Rhea. She's popular for some reason. I can't quite put my finger on it, but yeah, she's very popular for reasons. Some of those probably also do include being an excellent mobber, and she's good at. I think she's pretty good at bosses and mobbing, which would also make her more popular. I actually haven't seen any of what she's got here, but let's just take a quick look. That was pretty tasteful, to be fair. Yeah. So Twitch doesn't flag that, but it just flags the completely nonsensical thing. Oh no, I was just saying what. That doesn't get censored. Oh my word. Oh, this is a great day. This is a great day. Oh yeah, this outfit was very popular in the community. I still can't quite put my finger on it. Right. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, and here's my ultimate fray now. This see, like this outfit, for example, is one that I wish I could edit, because there are some elements to it which I kind of like and some which I really don't. But this is the outfit, including the hideous face mask. This outfit was the one that they basically used in the promotionals, and well, it was popular. But I'm gonna change that. But to be fair, Twitch is probably already it's probably already nuked my channel's probably already deleted. I just haven't it just hasn't caught up with me yet. Wait, where was I? Was that everything? Yeah. No, some of these outfits are pretty tasteful. Like that's her default outfit, or the what's it called? The ultimate default. And it's pretty tasteful, to be fair. I understand that. So the devs of this game are Korean, and so you're going to get some Korean, especially now we're in the sort of new year. Yeah, one chatter, the infamous chatter that went down, saying something woman related in the sentence. Yeah, that's it. Twitch's latest policy: do not mention women in any way, shape, or form. Complete ban on women. That is amazing. But no, I feel like this outfit is cool and very Korean, but I feel like I'm going on a list if I buy it. You know what I mean? It's like I'm definitely going on a list, even though this woman is probably canonically older than I am. I'm definitely going on a list if I buy this one. This is kind of cool. I do actually have a soft spot for these sort of dangly bits. Sounds awful. These sort of trailing I don't know, details, something like that. I don't know what the word would be. Yeah, like these sort of robes or sashes and stuff. Especially because I exactly 100%. It's like it's like I don't care if the woman wearing it is 40. She has to change if we're going to have a conversation. You know. But no, the I really like. I mean, some of these outfits are pretty silly. Like most of the women are wearing high heels, but you know what? Doesn't really matter. There you go. You can wear this snow outfit, and now she is modest. So there you go. But yeah, long story. Oh wait, no. What are we doing? Thank you very much. Before I start getting narky about this. Okay, let's switch back to Descendant.
Do as I say, if you want to live.
Oh, that was rude. Let's see. What was I doing? I can't actually remember. I was trying to level up my VS. So I think the last thing I'll do with her this evening, or I probably will call it a night, because it's just getting a bit late here. Before the missus puts out a search party for me and finds me surrounded by tasteful skins. I guess the last thing I'll probably mention is that I don't know if you ever played games like games like Warframe or games that sort of like even Call of Duty has like a prestige system to some extent. And let's swap that one out actually. So getting your characters to level 40 the first time is a faff. But getting your character to getting your character to like level 40 is then part of the grind. Okay. Oh, no, that's fair. Okay, so you understand Warframe. Yeah. Rest in peace, my dude. But I loved that game, but I can't play it anymore. It's a great game. I don't know why I'm not bad-mouthing it. I just but basically you have to polarize the slots, and every time you do that, it resets your level. So this one kind of gives you an extra points on this one. And let's see. I think I've lost it. I did have a setup that I was trying to work towards on this one. But yeah, so the idea is now she's level 1 again. Now I've got to level her back up to 40 to do another one. And it's the same with the weapons, and it's basically exactly the same as how it works on Warframe. Let's see. Do I have... Because I deleted most of them because I never used any of them. But I should probably start farming... Yeah, exactly. Prestige system. Exactly that. Yeah, I there's no real need to use anything else. Prestige is it is literally just a prestige system. Like this game, it looks pretty, but it is pushing zero boundaries. It is, well, I guess the only boundary is pushing is potential monetization one day on Twitch, but you know, we'll see how it goes. The annoying thing is actually when it comes to like skins, I do love. I got completely brain zapped. I don't know what the word would be. I got subverted because I've got a German Shepherd called Luna as well, but I somehow, because I was just really lazy at the time, I missed the event which gives you the skin for the white German Shepherd, which is the color that I've got. My German Shepherd is white, and so I was livid that I missed that. And so now, despite me actively telling you, thank you very much, absolutely, German Shepherds are wonderful dogs. Hence why Nexon decided to use. Huskies are great, but they are very talkative. One of my neighbors has 2 of them, and they can be very, very talkative, which is also endearing, but I'm also happy to sort of enjoy it at a distance. Yeah, despite me actively telling you to not spend money on this game if you try it, I am constantly checking the shop to see when this event skin goes back on. Goes on to sale so I can buy it. Because annoyingly, all the other colors you can unlock in game, but the one that you can't was an event item. Such sad. And it's not a German Shepherd, it's a Hagios sheepdog, I'll have you know. Which I don't understand why, because I'm pretty sure German Shepherd isn't patented. Like, I'm pretty sure you could just call it German Shepherd. But, yeah. I guess, what can I do? I guess, let's switch over to...
Wanna feel a chill?
the Prussian woofer. I actually like that so much. It's like you buy your German Shepherd from AliExpress. He's the Prussian woofer. That's gonna have me giggling all evening, and I'm not even sorry. I'm even going to steal that, and I'm going to say it at some point, and I'm going to get laughs for it. I'm going to take
Target confirmed.
full full kudos for that one. No, I'll tell everyone far and wide that my top chatter told me that one. Oops. Twitch. I forgot to let's just swap that back. Thank you. And I actually quite like her default. Right. Okay, right, let's try this again. Okay. This character is also very popular in the community. I won't say why. And she is excellent at doing like boss damage. Let me see if I can embarrass myself. I think I should be able to do this one. The main problem is that my current setup, it is basically my bunny setup. Oh yeah, no, it allows worse things, but it might still nuke you anyway. Like, if it's anything like the YouTube algorithm, it doesn't really matter what you do. If they don't like you, they don't like you. Yeah, this setup is going to be a bit painful because basically this setup is my bunny setup. Ignore those. Those are just leveling my mastery. But she should still be able to... Let me just do a lower leveled one just so I don't embarrass myself too much. Yeah. Yeah. I don't want to do it for free. It's annoying that none of these are dropping that part of the gun that I want. But as you can see, some of these I've just can never be bothered to actually do. And this one, oh man, like I mentioned the mechanics earlier. That's the frustrating thing on this one. No, I can't be able to do this one. We'll do this one. Like I don't want to start just, you know, start getting just ridiculously tilted when I'm just like, just grab the flame, you arsehole. You know, but this game did turn me into a bit of a toxic gamer. It was around the 200-hour mark. No, it's no, treadmills are expensive in this economy. I don't know why the queue rates are taking so long. I guess I could I mean, I say this right. 20, what was it, 20 more seconds or whatever, but I did grow up with modem internet, so I guess I can't complain too much. Normally you don't have to wait the full estimated time. Cancelled. Right. Let's do... I'm just trying to think of one where they just don't go into the enrage immediately. Cue elevator music. Well, exactly. I would try Obstructor, but the boss has mechanics that if we don't have people that know it, then it's going to get very frustrated very quickly. What am I in the mood for? Let's just try swamp water. Swamp water? Yeah, let's just try some swamp water one more time. You know, good old swamp water. I love swamp water. Just guzzle that right up. Just nom 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 nom. But yeah. Right. Oh, man. I can't remember if the game has music, isn't it? Oh, no, it's got a bit of ambience. I should get some elevator music for next time. Okay, fine. Okay, we're in. Oh, my word. Okay, right. And now let's, oh, airplane food. It was quite embarrassing, actually. I used to really like airplane food until I realized how bad it was. I realized the only reason I liked it was because I was too young to compare it to anything. Right. Oh, I didn't change them. Okay, so there's a difference between... Right, so let's turn this on. So this is one of her... There we go. So that's one. And I pressed the wrong button. It's going to be enraged. So this game this boss has mechanics, and I'm shooting it before. That is so annoying. Okay, let's go back down. Help them out. off. It's gonna be very annoying very quickly. This build is basically one for my bunny, and this is because bunny makes this so much. This whole build makes a lot more sense. Right. Okay. So we do that, then we check. Oh wait! I fell off. That is so bad. Why? Okay. Well. Okay. Let's open that back up again. I'm not hitting as high on this one for some reason. I need to check my build because one of the things that Haley can do. Oh, did I not have my? Didn't have my my thing on. Alright, I'll go for now. Can I get them up before I just get completely shot? Right. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's very helpful, thank you. But I'm about to...
This is Haley. Resistance here is strong.
That's... Oh, this isn't looking good. Let me see if I can...
Aiming at target.
Oh, they've already got them. Oh, that's fine. Okay. Oh, no. This is not good. Oh, there was the one there.
My shield.
Thank you, Albi. Absolute lad. Right. Get that on. Then check the weak points. Then boom. Nice. And then I need to check what I was. Basically, if you build your Haley right, which there we go. Yep. I thought his health bar and his health bar one. But yeah, like the thing with Haley is that she just does. There we go. That was good. I think that was the 6% drop again. When I say that the drop chance in this game for some reason is really good, my mouse needs to stop doing this because I will actually get banned. Right. My mouse is basically right next to my headphones. So if I let go of my mouse and my headphones then hits the mouse, and then just a straight up panty shot every single time, just without fail. We'll see if we can do one more map, and see if I can vindicate myself. What setup do I have with her? I don't remember which. Oh, okay. This was the only. It's a technician I needed to put up, but actually, I think I've. Why am I? Oh, okay. That's why. Okay. That still doesn't explain why I am missing. I will switch that out though, because that one I've gotten used to. Let's do one more map. But yeah, basically, if you look up Haley on, say, like YouTube, some of the builds that she has are so broken that she will actually just solo bosses, just herself. Just it's silly. And there is a bit of a sort of a bit tomfoolery to it. Oh, well, that just glitched onto this, onto the. As one of the bugs I hope that they fix, the mantling system. Oh, here we go. Yeah, basically, Haley, if built properly and has setups that aren't, say, you know, for example, the setup that you have for a different, you know, here's another Haley here. Yeah, if you use her properly, basically, she'll melt bosses, and it actually gets a bit silly sometimes. Yeah, maybe if you do Haley, the first Descendant. Oh, I missed. Right. That should do it. Okay. More. 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 Yeah. I'm probably asking trouble here, but because my character's got a submachine gun, the weapons have all got like sort of optimal distance, and submachine guns are more optimal to be a bit closer. So I need to get that weak point damage up and the Colossus damage up. I need to work out why that's not doing as much damage as it should be. I did have a build, like, good at one point, but I'm not sure why. I don't want to go for a weak one. It might seem like I'm doing a fair amount of damage, but I'm kind of not. Okay, on that one it was because I forgot to put the... Basically her V on this character increases, I think, basic crit damage. Is this one? No. I didn't build this. Oh dear. Hopefully no one who is on my team is also stream sniping me, because they will see how badly I'm doing. Oh, okay, can I... Oh, that was fortunate. I misclicked. Right. Alright, I fell off. That is frustrating. Oh, I'll just... The problem again is that my submachine gun is also very powerful, so I can kind of just DPS myself. Yeah, so this whole system here is how the RNG works. So, oh yeah, I think earlier I also used the item, which probably explains why 32. That's fine. I've already got her, so we will. Yeah, we will just. They finally added like a trade system into the game, where if you've got like a ton of items to unlock a character that you've already unlocked, then you can sort of trade them in for points, and then you can trade those points in for like randomized every week items that you might not have. Let's see. But yeah, that is basically the entire game. That is essentially everything that the game's got. The one thing I will say, actually, and again, if this is the only thing that piques your interest, then just look it up on YouTube.
It's new research. I'm listening.
Well, it's technically not gambling. It's just a lot of RNG, because it's not loot boxes per se. The closest thing to loot boxes you've got is basically amorphous material. So amorphous material allows you to get a random item, and then each time that you run the reconstructed device, whatever, it'll give you a random chance at something in there, but you are always guaranteed to get something. And so there is an element of luck, but there's also an element of just grind. You know, you might be really lucky, and for some reason, like with my Ultimate Freyner, I think I got like her parts like almost first time. Like I think one of them took me 3 attempts or something. It was actually silly. How fortunate I was at that. But that's probably the closest thing to actual like gambling. Actually no, sorry. They did add a sort of more gambly element. That is the sort of end game thing. So equipment cores allow you to basically roll for you can roll for different essentially you've got a random chance of getting something that you want. So if I took like this one and then whatever, oh I pressed the wrong one, right? So then I have like a chance of, do I want to do this or keep the existing? And you can literally just keep re-rolling. Okay, that one's actually pretty good. So we will change. So that's probably the closest that this game has to just an out-and-out sort of complete like loot box system. Yeah, we'll keep that one. We will keep the Colossus one for now because I also don't have enough of these other items. But that's probably the closest thing it's got to an actual like gambling system where you just re-roll until you find the thing you like.
Now what do you want? Go on, I'm waiting.
Right. But yeah, sorry. The one thing in this game that is actually kind of nice, but if it's the only thing that piques your interest, then again, I would say look it up on YouTube rather than actually risking liking the skins and spending money. The thing that I would recommend is the character side stories, because the character side stories are considerably better than the main story. They must have had a different person. Like the main story is like ChatGPT, whereas the side stories is like actually sort of small and heartfelt. That they actually, it feels like they put way more budget into the main story and way more effort into the side story, if that makes sense. Like I will give Bunny as an example. Surprise, surprise. Being the one that I've spent probably 250, no, probably more than that. Probably 90% of my gameplay has all been Ultimate Bunny. Yeah. So they ripped off Warframe, Bethesda, and also Destiny 2. And did you actually play Destiny 2? Because wait, I want to show you something if you did. Because this is actually awful. As in, it doesn't bother me in the slightest, but it is kind of awful. Let me see if I can. It's this one. I don't know if I can find it. No, basically, you never played WC. Okay. One thing is, this opening area, it is very, very similar. Very, very, very similar. Is it this one or is it? It might be. Is it this one? It's one of these. Like the opening area looks like uncanny, like whatever. Uncannily, right. This is gonna get me in trouble if I try to say this. Uncannily like. There we go. One of the opening areas of Destiny 2, like really similar. And it's not just because of the blown out buildings, but there's even parts where you sort of go in buildings and the way that the inside of the buildings look. It's like it's that point where that is sort of feeling very, very Destiny 2. And the other one, I can't really show you without actually going into the instance. Actually, I think I can kind of show you. If I do a leave game, and I show you the menu thing, this this is so Warframe. Like, it just, and if you look at like a lot of the designs, actually, wait, I'll show you this. If you remember Warframe, you will, oh man, oh wait, I'll show you Wynut Gulch. It's actually a great area. Like, they put a lot of effort into it. But I don't know if you didn't play a lot of Warframe, did you? Because basically Warframe, you had the in the late game when I stopped playing, you had the Orokin Derelicts. The Orokin Derelicts were like these sort of alien places. Yeah, just a bit of Warframe, right? Let me quickly go to Wynut Gulch and then go to one of these. It's got a hatchery. It's got a hatchery. You'll see what I mean. Is it this one? I think it's this one. I mean, this area is great. Like, I actually love it from a design perspective. But, and look at these environments. And just tell me that it doesn't look like an Orokin Derelict. I know it's like end game, so you probably didn't see them, but like, oh man, if you've played Warframe, you feel right at home here. Like, it's actually silly. And then if you, oh, sorry, wait, you still don't actually believe me, do you? Right, okay, fine. You don't believe me. Right, let me show you. Let me, let's go to the shop. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I think I remember it. Yeah. You know, it's now that you mention it. I was here before. You know what? Nope. No. We'll come back to this later. Anyway, the where is it? Like, not this one. I need to find. That one's meh. I like the sort of Viking aesthetic, but not that much. Was it this one? This one kind of does give me Excalibur vibes from Warframe. But no, there was one which was actually a bit silly. Where... oh, wait, no, those are Ultimate Descendant. Go to Premium Skins. See, they're giving me discounts. How can you say no? Like, look at all those discounts. It's probably because I already bought the skins, so you just get the free stickers. Well, the free stickers I get to pay for. Oh, but look at all those discounts. No, we say no to discounts. Was it this one? No, this one's kind of... No, it's not this one. Oh. Duh. This one. Oh my word. Like, I can't remember which one. I think it's either Necros or it reminds me very much of one of the later ones that they added. But yeah. It's like they're not even trying anymore. Like, some of these are, I mean, this kind of just looks like few things. There aren't enough like Haley's ones are okay, but they were just a bit no, whatever. How have I ended up in the shop? This is not prime content. You can copy my yeah, exactly. You can copy my homework, just don't make it too obvious. It's like you copy everything, even the doodles in the margins. Just yeah. It's like you even sort of scrunch the paper in the same way. You just spill a bit of coffee onto your paper. Just make sure that it's it's identical. You know what? We're not spending any money today. We're not. I refuse. But I do really like that ponytail. And you know what's silly? I could go into Blender right now. Like 3D. I can go into my 3D software. Just boot it up. I can create some hair cards. I can make my own ponytail. It'll be, and I could render. I could 3D print it out and put it on my desk. But no, I'm going to give Nexon 750 caliber, whatever, premium currency. So that when they close this game in 2 years, because no one's playing it except me and like 3 other whales, then I can sort of enjoy it until then. Ajax undisclosed project. I mean, it is a cool armor, to be fair. But I will admit, I don't know if you know anything about like 3D software and stuff. Stop it. Stop agreeing with the voices in my head. But no, this outfit screams to me that somebody had a subscription to ZBrush and they were going to make their money's worth in that month. To be fair to you, I probably will buy that ponytail later on. But yeah, the common skins, I would like this, but I think this one's a skin for the... I can't remember which weapon it is. That's the Thunder Cage. I actually don't like that skin, but whatever. This one's cool. I think this one's the skin for one of the sniper rifles. But I never use sniper rifles, so it doesn't really matter. Except with Haley. But yeah, like, some of these are cool. I guess it's kind of annoying. It's the same problem I have with Black Desert, where all the nice skins are in the shop. And there's no real, like, actual progression for, like, armor and stuff in the game. Yeah. Men also exist on this platform, but allegedly. That's kind of cool. Though yeah, Tau Marine. Yeah, exactly. Is that just a palette swap? The palette swaps I don't like as much because this game already lets you change the colors. So I don't like the idea of there being like basically 2 versions of the same thing when you also can just dye it yourself. That's lazy. And I get it, right? These are cheap skins. Like, that is actually... Like, what is that? Yeah, these are literally like $1 skins. So I guess you can't cry too much about it, you know. But and also these are for like non. But yeah, you look at these prices and then you look at the. Yeah, these are a bit more. I think they're roughly about $15 skins. So, which isn't bad. Like, I've spent way more on Black Desert skins. And I guess at least they give you a few stat changes. But yeah. They still don't have the white skin for the Hagios sheepdog. And so if they refuse to do it for a few more months, I might have to send an angry letter to Nexon. And be like, excuse me, sir and or madam. Please, Gibbs. Free Gibbs. Also, if you can throw in the Glay Dusk Stalker, I'll actually learn how to play her. But yeah. Game's pretty. 5 out of 10. Yeah, give me my white pressure buffer. Oh no. Oh man. Right. Well, I will tell you now that it has been an absolute blast chatting, and I do have to go, but you have my single chat has made this so much fun. So we'll definitely have to do this again at some time. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's, yeah, I don't really have anything to add. I should probably put on some sort of like schedule or something, but it has been an absolute blast, and hopefully I'll have you around next time. Yeah. But yeah, have a great one. I hope you have a fantastic evening wherever you are, or morning, or and a great rest of the week. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you again on chat soon.